En primer lugar, bienvenido a Bulgaria.
Muchas gracias.
And now in English, how do you find this event and how do you find Sofia?
Well, Sofia, unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to see a lot. The little I've seen, obviously, very nice. My major situation, because I'm not here for long, has been the people, which are always very kind and very welcoming, which made me wish and hope that I will be back soon for proper experience and immersion in Sofia. And the event, fantastic. Obviously, everyone, we've seen a lot of people coming in the stand with La Liga and the Palms Bet. So yeah, very happy to be here as a first timer.
Being an ambassador of La Liga, what is the most satisfying about your role?
I would say get to meet the fans, the football people, the people that has been following La Liga for many years, even for the new ones, but they really understand and realize how knowledgeable people are in terms of football, like again, not only about current football, but from different years. And again, that's for me the most satisfying one. Getting to see, how people, wherever I've traveled, obviously in Sofia in Bulgaria, I think there's a big following. There's a lot of connections between Bulgarian players and La Liga. So that, again, I think is very, very exciting and satisfying.
I guess you're watching La Liga closely. Is there a player that reminds you of yourself as a player?
It's difficult to say. Maybe we've made the comparison with Valencia itself. Maybe it could be Javi Guerra. It's a similar kind of midfielder, box-to-box, similar sort of style. Apart from him, Alex Vidal in Girona, very similar as well. But that, taking from the point that I don't believe in equal players, like we're all very different and different styles, but yeah.
What do you think about Girona? Are you surprised about their top of the league now?
I am. I think everyone is. I think Girona is surprised that they're still on the top of the league. I'm not surprised in how things are working for them, in the sense they've been working for years in this idea of football, of club. People think, okay, because it's part of the city group, but they have their own budget, they have their own way of working things. And with Mitchell as well as a coach, they really achieved what they wanted to achieve. So not surprised in that sense, but obviously surprised that they still are there. And let's see for how long they can cope.
Let's take you back to your career. Who is the player that you got along the best with?
I'm happy to think that I get along with a lot of people, of former players. Obviously, I spent more years with players like Ginero, Camarasa. Piojo Lopez got on very well. Then the players that I play not only in the club but also in the national team, like Albelda or Puyol or Xavi. So there was, I think I'm an easy guy, getting on well. Fortunately now with La Liga and with other projects, we get time to spend. So we are kind of reconnecting with the previous times.
Right. Luboslav Penev was played with you as your teammate and in fact your captain. What can you tell us about his presence in the dressing room, as he was a famous Bulgarian player?
Yeah. He was an unbelievable player, a fantastic teammate. I was very young, and the type of person that he was, it really helped me in the dressing room to grow, to become a better player. He was very demanding, but he was very demanding with himself and of course with everyone else. Being a young player, you had to be at your best every time. Again, it wasn't easy sometimes because you're young and you make mistakes, but players like him, get you to realize that you have to be best every day. And again, this winning mentality that he had, that I'm sure he still has, it helped not only me, but also Valencia to become a better team.
You yourself was a captain for a long time. Off the field, what are the main responsibilities of a captain in La Liga?
Well, I think obviously trying to get a harmonious dressing room where everyone gets on well. I think it's key for a team to perform on the pitch, to be together off the pitch. So trying to organize like dinners, activities, so everyone with family, without family, trying to players that come at the time to get them, help them settle in not only in the club but in the city, so they can adapt as quick as possible. And of course, trying to explain and to transmit what the club, the city, the fans, responsibilities. Of course, we were a winning team. We wanted to win trophies, so it comes with a pressure and a responsibility. But in my case, because I grew up in Valencia throughout the years that I was there, I lived it myself, and it was easier for me to pass it on to the future captains and players.
You've worked with the best managers around. Can you tell us, is there one that made difference in your career?
Well, I would say that it's hard to pick only one, because it's a lot of years, but in different stages, I would say Един was the coach that signed me when I went to Valencia. Then Héctor Núñez was the one that gave me the confidence to play every game. And probably with Ranieri, it's when not only me, but also the team kind of raised the level and we started to win trophies.
Who was easiest to work with?
Well, all of them and none of them. Like there was obviously coaches that I would not play with. Wasn't easy. I always, both as a person, as a player, I'm a positive person, so I always took the positives. Even when I didn't play, I wanted to try to improve and to learn. But yeah, I try to always learn from all of them, for the good or for the bad.
Have you got any regrets from your career? Anything that you haven't achieved? Or?
No, I don't. I don't think anyone should have regrets. In my personal career, I don't. I was lucky to have a quite long and diverse career. I play in the best leagues and countries. Would I like some things to have been done differently? Yeah, probably. But it's your life, it's your career. I'm very proud. That career has put me where I am now. Honored to work with La Liga still. So yeah, I'm happy again. I would love more trophies, more games, no injuries, all these things, but that's in a fantasy world that is not happening. So the reality is that, yeah, I'm happy with the career that I had.
Apart from football, you had a different career in being a DJ. Yeah. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, I've always been a fan of music, a collector of vinyl especially. So I have a big vinyl collection. While I was playing, I never thought I could be a DJ. And actually, I never was. I had friends with record shops, DJs, that whenever I could, I hang on with. I used to go to the sessions. So eventually, it became like something I wanted to learn. And it was only when I finished playing that some of my friends told me, why, or would you like to DJ with me? Well, I've never done it, but being an adventurous person, I said, okay, let's try it. And from that moment on, the first time was in a festival. And from that moment on, I started festivals. So it's something that I never thought I would do, but I tried, I like and enjoy it. Obviously, people like and enjoy, and I was lucky to share my passion with in another level of entertaining.
Do you still do it?
I still do it, yes. Not very often, because football keeps me quite busy, but has been one of my passions. I try to do every now and then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.